But I want you, tell you that I'm sorry. Hug it on my wrist, tell them not to worry. Lucy used to smoke, she knew how to party. Wait up in my
Plain old boring shoes, that's played out. The same as lame. Turn up the blink with Sean Clemens. Her boutique of customized kicks and other items can be found on her website at the number 1 cdkixs.com. Call her today at 901-563-2814. You bring it and she'll bling it. The Unleashed Voice magazine is here and you can find it in a location near you. Side Street, Spencer, Cafe Eclectic, and many other sites. Check out tvmag.com for exclusive content, to sign up for subscriptions, and to get your business in our magazine. We want to advertise with you. Don't forget tvmag.com and follow our social media movements. Would you like to donate or become a sponsor with our radio show? Want to be today and let your voice be heard? Want to call in? Call us 901-260-5926. And join us on February 27th for our first workshop of the year, number 2 events. More details to come.
Unleashing your vision.
Unleashing your vision.
Honey.
Let y'all see what we've been taking on the road.
Honey.
So you can get a
Ooh.
come in and
Keep forgetting about
experience the clemences. And we're back.
Girl.
This is the Unleashed Voice radio show for the LGBTQ community here on AMKW AM 990 Talk Radio, where we employ 3 equal principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And before we took our break, I gave you a little rundown about what today's show is about. Today's show is about, what do you do when the enemy is you? What do you do when the enemy is you? Well, today we're going to teach you how to tame the inner me. INNERME. If you say it fast enough, you'll begin to recognize it. The enemy sounds like the enemy. Yes. And there's an African proverb that says, if there's no enemy outside, the enemy in me can do no harm. You'll catch it in there. What's wrong with you, Eddie?
I was going to burp and let this stupid out because I was going to say yes. I had felt it.
The African proverb. The enemy outside can do no harm. Yeah. So, David, you want to kick this thing out, or you want me to kick it out?
You can't. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, the reason for this show today is because we've been into politics and we've been away from the studio, and that's one of our three equal principles is education and empowerment. And this is something that I'm very, very passionate about, is providing information that's going to help someone change their life, and also offering transformational information to our listeners, because a lot of times, the conversation can go so bland and we just don't get this kind of information, and to some people it's really not appealing, but to me it is, because I'm a testament of it. That's my testimony. And a lot of times we get caught up in listening to the conversation in our own mind. You know that one that you have with yourself that tell you shouldn't have eaten something. You need to change your eating habit. You need to be strict. You lack discipline. You need to do this and you need to do that, and you beat up on yourself all the time, and then your mind just go all the way out and tell you how you blew it. So today we're here to tell you that you just need to stop it. Really, it's a losing battle. You're not gonna win that battle, so you need to change that conversation with that voice inside of you. And actually, I had a situation this past weekend. I won't get too specific, but it was like a crisis. And the person that I was helping had already made up in their mind what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and the outcome, and nothing had even happened. So they had already fashioned the situation and created the end result before anything had taken place. They anticipated that it was going to be bad. They anticipated that the news that they received was going to be bad. It was the end of the world and all of that, and just had stressed themselves out almost to a stroke. And the crazy part about it, everything that they thought was going to happen didn't happen, because the situation wasn't that bad at all. And the only thing that they were fighting with was their mind. So the enemy had taken over and unleashed on them.
Well, for some reason, my internet's down. Well, also, believe it or not, The inner fight in you has to do with forgiveness. So, your release, your freedom, your liberation is all in the person that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could ever forgive the person that you hate, and I mean sure enough hate, and I have a list in my phone of people I hate, and you have to forgive. I do. I'm pretty sure y'all got it written on y'all refrigerator, but I got 3 people in my phone that I hate. But I forgave one of them, and I got like 2 more I got to forgive. But if you forgive them, that's what your answer is. Because your pride ruins you.
Oh yeah.
Because you spend all that energy hating them, and it's turning you up on the inside, and you cannot get correct on the inside or right on the inside if you are hating people on the inside.
I have this affirmation that says holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
And so your ego it interferes with you. Forgiving people. As a matter of fact, you have to forgive other people so you can make room for the new haters. Ain't that right, Justin?
You absolutely.
Yeah, because you're going to get new haters as you continue to elevate and move in life. So I don't have time. Check this out. I talked to a person, and we talked, and we forgave each other. No, I saw them. And so when I saw them, they thought I was still mad at them. And I was like, honey, I'm not mad at you. They're like, you not mad? I was like, no. I had to make room for these new people coming behind me hating. You was forgiven a long time ago. I don't have time for that.
Like Shirley.
Yeah, you was forgiven a long time ago. But my point is this. You cannot hold on to stuff. We got folks who've been mad at folks for the doggone 20 years.
Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna bless somebody.
Come on.
I'm gonna bless somebody. You know, a lot of people, they want God to do things for them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they still hadn't quite figured out that they the problem in holding up the blessing from coming to them.
Right.
So they are having good prayers, but they coming from sick places. Hello, somebody.
Yeah.
Hello, somebody.
We need to play.
What? They got some good prayers, but the prayer coming from a sick place.
Wow.
God ain't gonna touch that.
Mm-mm.
And don't you know that the more stuff, right, that you have, that different levels come with the more stuff you get.
Bigger
So
levels, bigger devils.
If you can't handle the stress and the haters and the situation you got going on, operating where you are right now, what you think gonna happen when you get bigger? The bigger haters coming.
They coming.
The bigger devil coming.
Surely is.
So God see you can't deal with what you dealing with
He ain't
now.
gonna give it bigger.
Why would he give it to you bigger? Because you can't even stand this blessing.
Mm-mm.
So everybody want to talk about, I got haters. Everybody hating on me. Everybody hating on me. Well, what you think gonna happen when you get more? Because more comes with more of everything. If you can't deal with the haters on this level, how you can expect the haters on the new level?
Right.
Right? Because you're going to be with some more haters that know how to hate haters.
Well, and half of your inner enemy, it manifests when you act on the wrong feeling anyway.
Exactly.
Like my granddaddy say, anyway. So
stay right there. Talk about them feelings.
acting on the wrong feelings. Oh, okay. Your anger, for example. Your anger is like a forest fire, for instance. And so that forest fire can burn up all the support that is needed to help you correct that anger. For instance, you will snap on the wrong person. Well, for instance, y'all going out to eat. What do you want to eat today, honey? I don't know. It's up to you. No, I asked you. No, I don't know. I asked you what the hell you want to eat. All over what you want to eat.
A little
simple thing, and you acted off the wrong feeling, and you done burnt up everything. You killed all the wrong vibes, everything. So you cannot let your enemy manifest on your wrong feelings, because you'll go, matter of fact, the big voice, the little voice, always listen to the little voice, because the little voice is right all the time. And it's important to recognize your negative impulse early.
I got one better for you.
Go ahead.
You got to deal with the facts, not your feelings. Feelings are not facts.
Right.
Unless they're alternative facts. Alternate facts.
You would throw alternate facts.
I was gonna do it. When you said, I was like, nah, let me not.
You know, feelings are not facts. Feelings are not facts. You know, a lot of times with us dealing with the inner me, we're dealing with our emotions, and we're guided by our emotions, making these emotional decisions. We make a whole lot of decisions based off our emotions instead of a good analytical, real decision.
Well, we're going to take a pause for the calls. We'll come back with analytical decision again.
And alternate facts.
And alternate facts.
This is not an alternate fact right here.
And analytical. So if you want to get on this conversation, give us a call at 901-260-5926. Again, the number is 901-260-5926. This is the Unleashed Voice radio show for the LGBTQ community, live here on KWAM9 and Talk Radio. We're right back on this pause for the calls. What y'all trying to do?
24-karat magic in the air. Hit the toe so clear. Look out!
Look out!
I'm not really a huge fan of the song.
He's coming here.
Is only good for 8
He's coming in
years. If your mattress is older than 8
He always
years,
come
you
in
should
there
get
all the
some
Yeah, he's
time.
coming to September to the FedEx Forum.
You must love Memphis.
delivery
Why I can't get on there?
$50.
You need to get that. Did you pay your bridge payment?
From the mattress.
I'm on Wi-Fi. I can't get on.
901.
Honey, you think about to play with.
I thought you was gonna throw some. I was like, oh my God, I don't like water on me.
The Unleashed
I
Voice
see
thing.
cuz. I see cuz.
Let's talk about sex.
In Memphis, condoms are free from Planned Parenthood
Hi,
and
Kai.
clinics all over town.
Nothing sexier than free.
Hi, ladies and
Check out
gents.
freecondomsmemphis.org and
What's up on
get
David
some.
Page over there?
Want to talk about
Honey.
sex? Talk about condoms at freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you
Get
get
some.
some. Freecondomsmemphis.org.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been
said
changed,
the server stopped
and
responding.
so many
Is that me
lives
or
have been
you?
changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the
Oh,
facts.
well, I guess there's something going on
Some
here.
call this a city of crime. When they're done,
It's no biggie.
it's going to be the city
It's that
who
Metro
cares
PCS.
a lot.
It's,
This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee,
Honey.
where fearless, inspired, unfired, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds. Not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion.
When they played this in
integrity,
Little Rock, I got
and
so
hard
hyped.
work. All they're asking
My
is
whole
for
face
you
was
to
gone.
join their movement.
Ratchet.
It's easy to join.
Lashes,
with a donation of
like all
$20,
matted up.
$50, or $100.
Yes.
I use a girl.
It's all for
Now I
the
had a little
nonprofit
mascara on.
organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you'll help.
I had a great time. I had too much fun.
LGBTQ
You know I have pictures.
www.relationshipunleashed.com.
Don't show her the mom with your dress on. Show her the dress.
They love my dress.
Show the one with your dress came below your knees. Not above.
Badge or microphone, bub.
Go get tested
This
for
is a holy
HIV
radio
because
station.
HIV/AIDS has become the third leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this
So that was
disease
like
has become
an
the leading
inaction
cause
shot.
of death for African American women
That's down
between the
low.
ages of 25. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis
I had too
currently
much
affecting
fun.
African Americans.
I even forgot my routine.
What?
Join the Cathedral
I
Praise
forgot my
Church of Memphis
routine.
Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our
I'm doing
Spirit
another
worship
show.
service, and each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study. You do not want to miss these power-packed services. We are a church for all people, and we welcome you as we transform the Memphis culture. The church is located.
And that was
inside
even
the
after,
Presbyterian
like,
Church at
the whole
561
show.
South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee.
I had
why
a
you say that?
blast. A
The Cathedral Praise Church of
blast.
Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
Ah!
Choices is a nonprofit sexual
And this
health
is all the
clinic in
girls,
Midtown
so-
Memphis. We accept 10 care and offer patient
Most of them had never done drag
assistance
before.
and paid services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services in an LGBTQ affirming environment.
I'm gonna do another show. It's gonna be like the
We offer a wide range of
divas
services,
though.
such
So
as
everybody
general
has to do a
wellness,
diva,
fertility
like
assistance,
Patty
STI
or
testing and
Whitney.
treatment, reproductive
Like
health services
it's gonna be
for
so
people
much
living
fun.
with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil
Do
vaccination,
you lip sync?
abortion
And so you
services,
just run around the
miscarriage management,
stage and
services
swing your
for
hair.
trans and
The
gender
stage is
non-conforming
bouncing,
people,
so I had to get off the
including hormone
stage.
replacement therapy. Everybody
That's why
needs choices.
if you see the video, I'm like still running on and off.